Hello and welcome to another FFT Arena matchup with me, Reks. Earlier I felt bad for TrueLight because his match with Baron was pretty good, but on the other hand, the one that was superb didn't get recorded because I forgot to set the record system audio tab because I've been having problems with that. I have to reset it every time, and it just wasn't as good as it could have been. So I decided I made a new team, or I've had a team that's been in the works for a little bit. I was a little hesitant to post it, but I've been testing it for a while. So I guess I decided I would debut with this video up against your newer team, TrueLight. So here we go. I already debuted your team, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Whoops. Okay, first we have your slash the ninja. I'm not used to using the keyboard controls for this. I had my controller, which I normally use, got a short in the wire and now no longer works, so I'm having to fiddle with this for a moment. Okay, here we go. We have Slash the Ninja, we have Mantis the Dancer, we have Hack the Archer, and we have Mag Concentrate the Summoner. Okay, now we saw this before, Double Slasher Ninja. Very, very evasive, about as easy to hit as Smoke. Leather Mantle makes him especially hard to hit. Also makes him immune to Holy and Earth as well. Mantis the Dancer hits very, very hard with why can't I think? Hits very, very hard with Cover Fire. Move MP up to constantly use it. Hack, powerful Silver Bow, occasional Holy proc, usually drops the unit when that happens. Also supports with item. And Mag Concentrate the Summoner, the unavailable summons, Rama, Shiva, Rama, Shiva, and Ifrit, and as well as Moogle, Carbuncle, and a few white magic supports. 108 gems, though, she's a little, she has a lot of health, but at the same time, she's very vulnerable to status that would normally hit mages. And I will show, you'll see that here. My team, known as Drunken Derping Party, has Go Home the Paladin, You're Drunk the Thief, Incoherent the Mediator, and Sober Driver the Oracle. Now, Go Home here, as you can see, Ragnarok for Perma Shell, Shursh for Perma Protect, and then Unyielding, so she will not be dying ever. Very, very unlikely. Gold Helmet for, I actually forgot why I gave that to her, but it's resist a few different status. Robe of Lords to resist silence. And for the MP. She still has a lot of HP, so I'm not too concerned with that. MP Restore, because she's bound to get hit a lot, and it just restores her MP completely. Plenty of drawouts, plenty of yin-yang magics. I can't recall which ones off the top of my head, because she has a very big plethora of them. And then basic chivalry like Nurse and Transfuse, so on and so forth. You're Drunk here has a main Gaussian awareness. This guy's job is literally to be as annoying as possible, and be very highly defensive, and that is about it. He used to have Meatbone Slash early in his development because I wanted to, everyone loves seeing Meatbone Slash, and he has a lot of health, so it could be exciting when it happened. Problem is, he has so much self-sustain that it never happened. And unfortunately, I just had to scrap that, so I gave him awareness and a main Gosh to make him as annoying as possible. He used to have a spell edge to inflict faith, but that backfired quite often. So, main Gosh, awareness, very evasive, very healthy, very hard to kill, and he has for steal, he has quickening. I'm loath to use it, but hey, quickening and steel heart. For draw it, he has Kiyomori and Masamune, the go-to ones. Incoherent here, still has a Mithril Gun. I thought I gave her a Orchakum. Oh well, has a Mithril Gun she has 13 MA. I thought I gave her a Orchakum just to give her more move and so she doesn't shoot people when she's bored. I prefer her casting spells, but alas, Robo Lords to protect against silence is something I noticed during one of the matches, specifically against Gaignan. She got silenced, and I ended up losing because of that. So, protect against silence, Tiemson. Magic defense, defense up. She's pretty tanky. Move MP up, and she has, for white magic, she has Cure and Raise 2, I think. And Asuna. Cure, Raise 2, and Asuna. Sober Driver, very similar to the Paladin, except slightly different statuses. I think she cannot use Zombify, but she can Paralyze. Ivory Rod for the MA, Golden Hairpin. She also has Dia to poke every now and again. Golden Hairpin, Wizard Robe for the MA. Red Shoes to move. Yeah, fairly standard setup with when it comes to supporty, statusy white magic Oracle. Oracles are always great. Magic Defend up. So because this is a highly stalling team, so I built this team personally because I wanted to see what would happen if I gave. There's a reason they're called. I changed them from Drunken Brawling Party to Drunken Derping Party, largely from the shenanigans I saw that they would force other teams to do whenever they were to fight. So, with that being said, we are going to go ahead and go to our first match. Our first match will be at map 44. I just passed it. What am I doing? Barbenia, Free City. Best luck to you, TrueLight. Hoping this won't go on for too long because in the last video I just did, the last test I did, my thief had managed to solo the entirety of your team after the Archer and Summoner got berserked, and he, with Kiyomori, he blinded everybody and just tanked them all to victory until he got into an eternal fighting loop with the ninja. Ninja couldn't hit him, he couldn't do enough damage to really stop the ninja, they would just Kiyomori and Masamune loop constantly. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, but otherwise, there were a few other shenanigans. One, when I faced Baron's team, the Baron's Atma Weapon team, they had zombified every one of Baron's units, who somehow managed to win because all of his units kept getting back up from zombify, despite, you know, it not being a cursed ring and not immune to treasure. But the last unit alive at the time was Baron's Archer. Well, his Archer, they managed to both berserk and charm him at the same time. And since he had no targets to hit, he literally paced back and forth and just shot at the panel he was standing on previously. Yeah, these guys do a lot of derpy things. Either they force either they force their opponent to derp, or they she broke charm with cover fire. Or they'll that's funny. Kiyomori. Those cover fires really aren't going to hit now. But yes, they either force the opponent to derp or they start derping out hard themselves. There's a silence, like I mentioned. That can be bad, especially because your Archer who can cure it is too far away. Transfuse to heal up. I should comment on the actual match now. There's a gunshot. I don't want that. Triple cover fire drops the Oracle. No, those cover fires. Ninja runs down there to join his friends. Summoner can't do anything because she's silenced. And your own buddy just starts raining arrows down on you from above. And your Summoner is nearly useless now because the Archer who can cure it is too far away. Of course, he's going to add Kiyomori to her. So now she can't. Now charming hers won't do anything because it's just going to get broken next turn. But alas, cover fire hits. Pretty good damage. Adds insult to injury, and now the at least she'll attack. Wacky, wacky. I can't recall it yet. I think it's a Wizard Rod. Those Wizard Rod bonks. Double axe, low damage rolls. Knife smack, of course, just meditated by a auto potion. Blackmail misses. Oracle goes for a charm on what I assume to be is the Summoner, but gets dropped with the cover fire. Arme misses. I mean, you could still easily take this. Despite the Summoner now being completely useless, your ninjas, should he manage to take out both the Mediator and the Oracle, I have no revival after that at that point. And thank you, blindness. But all she does is cure, and I don't think that no, the ninja is not blinded. So he's just going to keep going crazy, keep going wild, and this is probably not going to end well for me because the the paladin is being useless. Stop attacking and cast spells. But then again, you never know. Charm for 1 turn. Oh, manages to drop the dancer, but Mediator's dead. Summoner's being funny. Constant low damage bonks. She's casting spells. Now she's casting spells. Why couldn't you do that a moment ago? Arme misses. Beguile. Beguile misses the Berserk Summoner. Dagger Smack. Auto Potion though. Wizard Rod Bonk. Masamune for haste and regain. Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot to say about this. It's just this is literally going to go back and forth until either you overwhelm me or the status and Wizard Rod Bonk, or the status and I lost my train of thought, but yes. I really do apologize for subjecting you to this, especially considering your team is still extremely good. Up through about halfway while I was developing them, you won just about every one of the matches that they had. So this team wasn't built to be an NT, so to speak, yours. I just made it to be as tanky and as annoying as possible, as well as to just literally make you derp out, or make its opponents derp out as much as they possibly could. And she's zombified now, so you're gonna see. So there'll be some funny shenanigans with the auto potions there. Arme misses, and he keeps trying to charm her. Kind of funny how he keeps missing because he not only poisoned her, but he's been in her face the entire time, just doing as much as he possibly could to be annoying. Arme misses again. Blind Rage. She is now angry. And charmed. Charmed and angry. And poison wore off. Axe Whack got blocked. Very highly damaging. A very highly damaging arrow, which I'm actually quite surprised had managed to hit. And now it's just up to her. Of course, at this point it's over. Yeah, there we go. Now they're being derped. She shot her original position. And knife smack. Guarded. And she just immediately falls to poison. So that's round 1. I don't know if I want to subject you to a round 2 or not, but I guess due to the regular rules that we do for Arena, I'll go ahead. Maybe we'll see more of them just pacing back and forth, shooting the same panel. Alrighty, for round 2, we're going to be going to map 88, Finath River. And it's a bit of a, I wouldn't say larger map, just the water hazard and the river in the middle is going to make targeting a little weird. Thief charges forward and gets an arrow to the face for his troubles. Mediator does a gunshot because she's too far away to do anything else. Paladin's charging a undead, and I just got hit with pretty big cover fire, and here comes a summon to follow up on that. The archer is now undead. The dancer is now donacted. And Shiva manages to do some decent damage to both of my units. Thief doing his thing and being as annoying as possible. Oracle, Mediator almost dies. Quick cure. Brings her back up. Then just taking care of his buddies, Masamune. With Masamune. Paladin just nurses and moves to the side slightly. And we're gonna see what looks like I have absolutely no idea if she's casting it anymore. Charm breaks the Charm breaks the stops the spell, but that was a cure too. Well, Thief's gonna be Archer's gonna be there for a little bit. We'll see if she comes back alive. We'll see if she gets back up. Dancer can't hit. Yeah, I really do apologize for subjecting you to this. There's a silence. Looked like a triple silencer. I looked away for a second, so I wasn't sure how many hit. There's a double don't act. Yeah, I do apologize for subjecting you to this. Blackmail misses. I did base this team slightly. I got the idea of like adding Kiyomori with Berserk from Wiz's old tournament team. However, I didn't want to exactly, you know, double up on that so much as he had. He had two sets of twins. Their whole purpose was literally just to shut everybody who did not have Berserk protection down. But this team's purpose is more just to be as annoying as possible. I did say it a few times. I did say it a few times before. Their purpose, while I was designing them, they lost more than half of their matches. There's a Dia poke, a little bit of damage, chance to blind. Now they still lose quite a few of the matches. It's they still lose quite a few of the matches. Should most of my status miss, I don't really have any offense beyond that. My team is literally just meant as an annoying brick wall. High damage cover fires, misses the thief though. Blackmail misses. Beguile misses. Double slasher whack still hurts. Low damage rolls, but don't act misses. Steel heart misses. Yes, see that it's just missing left and right. Guarded though. Blind. And the charmed. Wait, was she charmed? Is she charmed, or did the AI just decide to start killing itself? What? What? Was she charmed? I didn't see that. She probably was. But then, I have no idea. Mimic Darevon, yeah, Mimic Darevon finally lands. That didn't hit once in the last few tests. High damage, cover fire. Dancer is not angry. She should be, but she isn't. Dancer goes down to a main gouge smack. Ninja's angry. I don't think the ninja is blinded. Yeah, he's blinded. Thief finally uses quickening. I might get rid of quickening and give him a steel accessory, to be honest. Quickening is just kind of cheap. Yeah, okay, he does have blind. Poison. They're dancing around him as if he's... Well, I am sorry for subjecting you to this. I will give you a much more worthwhile match later on, and at the very least, I do hope you. There is no way you could have enjoyed that. Even I didn't enjoy it. It didn't end up as being as epic as the ninja and thief dueling as it was before. But alas, I do promise you another match. If you have any particular teams in mind that you would like to face, just let me know via PM, and I will get to that tomorrow. Otherwise, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good day, and yeah, I'll see you next time.